I said, check 1, 2. I want to formally apologize. I said, I'd like to formally apologize for my tardiness. If you forgive me for my tardiness, please put a 7 in the air so I can come up in here. If you forgive me for my tardiness, throw a 7 in the air so I can get on up in here. Well, family. We got a good one for you tonight, family. Hold on. Where is I? Says the GS. Where is I? Welcome to another edition of Boys Road TV. I am your esteemed host and brother Tahaka Bay, and you are here today to witness the conscious community meltdowns. Hey, family, you ever notice that those that have claimed to be a part of the conscious community is crazier than a dingbat? What is a dingbat? Starlight, have you ever heard of a dingbat? What exactly is a dingbat? I'm going to look that up, see if that's a real thing. What is a dingbat, family? A dingbat. Let me... What is a dingbat? It's a... Hold up. A dingbat has multiple... Hold on. A dingbat, okay. Is there such a thing as a dingbat? No, listen. Is it a real animal? I want to know. I be a monkey uncle and a junkie's friend. It says that the dingbat is a legendary fearsome critter from the Great Lakes region, described as a hybrid of a bird and mammal with short antlers, long wings, and short feathered body, known for tormenting hunters. Edith Boger. Archie Boger used to call his wife a dingbat, didn't he? Listen, family. So, family, I need y'all to get in tune to the what is the let me put the link up here real quick. I want to put the link up here. Y'all got to get in tune to the new private thing, family, because in this monologue tonight, I'm going to share with y'all. That's where I'm going to be going over this thing, Patreon. I'll be on Patreon probably Thursday, family. And this is about the meltdowns, right? And so we know that it's about the meltdowns. I want to share with you, and I'm not even going to play all of the meltdowns, because we're going to get straight to Umar. Umar lately went super nuts. Oh, my goodness. He went super nuts. But what I want to play for you, let me try to get it together. You see, I'm still trying to get it together. Work with me. What I want to play for you is 2 of the main meltdowns, but it's 3 of them. I think Tariq Nasheed meltdown, SaNeter meltdown, and Umar Johnson's meltdown was, or is, if you will, the most costly. These are some expensive meltdowns. Do y'all remember when SaNeter, anybody used to watch SaNeter? Anybody remember when SaNeter used to be the face of what they called the conscious community? And then he did a few meltdowns. I think one of the meltdowns that he did was the one with Polite, where he exposed Polite, but he ultimately exposed himself too. You know what I mean? And then one of the meltdowns that I thought was a bit bizarre was the one I'm gonna play tonight when he told everybody that he had AIDS. Anybody remember that? He told everybody that he had AIDS. Anybody remember that? And when you said Baby York, yeah, the Baby York, when he called him Baby York, yeah. I think that meltdown was heavy about polite, but I think the one when he said that he had AIDS was the one I'm gonna play tonight. I think that was pretty heavy, and they just destroyed their platforms. It cost them a lot. And then I think the meltdown with Umar Johnson. I know it changed me. When I see Umar cuss out SaNeter, anybody remember the Umar cussing out SaNeter meltdown? When I seen Umar cussing out SaNeter, that changed a lot for me because I come from a world where when I believe something and I subscribe to something, I'm with it 100%. So if I'm going to be in the street, I'm a 100%. If I'm going to be a Christian, I'm going to be 100%. If I'm going to be a nerd, I'm going to be 100%. If I'm going to be a Moorish American, I'm 100%. Whatever I'm into, it's 100%. If I'm going to be a content creator, I'm all in. If I'm your friend, that's it. I don't care. European, Mexican, guaco, Eskimolian. It don't make no difference to me. If I say you my friend, we good to go. I got a flop, man. Get up with me. That's right. They're trying to get me like they did Michi. It been warm around here lately. But with that being said, if I'm your friend, I'm your friend. That's it. If I call you my friend, you my friend. It don't matter. It don't matter if you got a loincloth and you're riding. Mosquitoes already out March and April. Now I got a fly up in here, man. I'm going to get him too. Long as it ain't one of them little critters that Michi had crawling up the wall. Remember that? Michi had the little bug going up the wall. She was so mad with me because the bug was talking. I said she had roaches. I ain't really know if it was a roach or not. I just said that. The roach was talking. She was so mad. Hey, I need to do a countdown on all of my intros. You know what I'm saying? I got plenty intros, man. That was hilarious. Great cinematography. See, I learned a new word today. Great cinematography. Anyway, I think the SaNeter breakdown, I think that turning point was something I think the Umar Johnson cussing out SaNeter, for me, that was a turning point because, like I say, when I'm about something, I'm all in. And I never imagined that a person that I thought was of the conscious persuasion would go that over the top. You know what I mean? Like, I expect people that was in the streets, gangsters, and, you know what I mean, or profess to be gangsters or whatever the case. I expect that from them. I never expected Umar Johnson, who has touted himself as a educator, as a doctor of psychology, and he let somebody get to his psychology. I think if Umar got a degree that do something with the brain, they cheated him. Sirs, he should ask them for a refund. Because what we're going to talk about tonight is him melting down and don't even know he's melting down. He's melting down like some cheap jewelry that got a little hint of gold in it, and when it melt down, it ain't nothing. Yeah. We're going to talk about that tonight. But let me tell you else who did a major meltdown. Mr. Tariq Nasheed did a major meltdown. Are y'all with me, family? Put them thumbs up. He did a major meltdown. I mean, at the end of the day, somebody say, even if it was 1,000 children per life, yeah. Tariq Nasheed did a major meltdown. One of the meltdowns that Tariq Nasheed did, it concerned me. When he was running and saying, Would it be a panel today? I can open the mic. We can do a panel tomorrow. You want to do a panel tomorrow, Rim? What you want to talk about? Tell me what you want to talk about. I don't have the software for a panel, but I can open the phone line up if that's what you want to do. When Mr. Nasheed said that I was a registered ex-offender and he melted down. Let me see if I can find that video. I ain't even look for that video. I just was going to talk to y'all about it. But not only that meltdown, hold up. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Because he went all the way in. You know what I mean? He went all the way in with that one. Let me see if this is.
This is a miserable, it's a leech of a little old ugly nigga who ain't got nothing popping. I mean, when you are a documented sex offender, and didn't he say he was going to sue me for calling him a sex offender? No, you're not going to do that. He's not going to do anything. You know how I do you.
Y'all remember that? Is that loud enough?
Your documents say you're a sex offender. I didn't say it. Your documents said that you were a sex offender.
So although
I'm a sex offender, no, you're not going to do that. He's not going to do.
Can y'all hear that? So although it seemed calm, it's really a meltdown right there. You know what I mean? It's really a meltdown, right? And then the second thing that he did was, y'all remember that? Press 7 if y'all remember that. Have y'all been following it that long? Y'all be following that wrong? He went on and on to call me a registered ex-offender. On and on and on and on and on and on and on. Y'all remember that? Do y'all remember? All right. This is why I haven't been live. This is why I haven't been live. You know what I'm saying? I've been busy. Family, hopefully y'all can help me out. I got something going on in 6 days on April the 7th. Let me check my calendar, and I can use some support if you're able to help. But listen to this. Do y'all remember when Tariq Nasheed said, I smacked the out of Tahaka Bay? Please, I need everybody to put in the chat if you remember Tariq Nasheed saying that he smacked the out of Tahaka Bay. Do y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? No, double dash. He said mini meltdown when he tried to. Y'all remember? I smacked the out of Tahaka Bay. Y'all remember that? Y'all sure y'all remember that? Family, I hope y'all be on, I hope that y'all be on, I keep forgetting the thing name. What's the name of that thing, man? Y'all know the name of that platform that I'm going to be using soon. Patreon. Hope y'all be on Patreon. Well, I'm glad that y'all remember it because his attorney just filed some paperwork and they said that they don't remember. Defendants admit Georgia. Listen, defendants lack sufficient knowledge or information to form a belief concerning the truth or factual allegation therein on the basis deny allegations. Defendants admits jurisdiction. Defendants lack sufficient. So y'all remember, but he don't remember. Defendants lack so in the claim that he's been ducking for over a year, coming with all of this runaround for over a year, trying to get this thrown out. The judge, should I be talking about this? Hold on. I'm tripping. Hold on. Let me check. Let me see what my attorney say. Hold on one second. Let me see what my attorney say. Now, is it okay that I just talk about this little part? I just want to share with the people because they have been supporting financially to make sure that I bring this case to a close from start to finish. No, Moochie, listen. listen, I need to try to bring it to a close. And I want the people know that I can use a little more support because we got a little bit more ways to go. And Mr. Nasheed has been throwing all of these lawyers and all of this legal wrangling at me, so I cannot bring this to a close. And so the judge made him respond to the complaint finally. And when all right, I'll just show him that page. All right, bye. I'm live. Bye. Anyway, okay, so Moochie basically was saying, oh, y'all was listening? Y'all was listening? My bad. Well, anyway, y'all don't understand Moochie language. What Moochie was saying is, listen, you finally got, you finally got the judge to compel a response. You see, all of the legal wrangling to try to get it thrown out has failed. And now the rubber meets the road. And this is not the slander case. This is another case. So if y'all thinking that this is the slander case, nah, this is not the slander case. This is another case. You know what I mean? And Moochie said, I can't show you everything, but this page is all right. He says this page is all right. So he's the defendant, lacks sufficient knowledge or information to form belief concerning the truth of the factual allegations contained therein, and on the basis denies the allegation in paragraph 10. And possibly in paragraph 10, Mr. Nasheed is saying he smacked the out of Tahaka Bay in the paragraph 10. So he's saying that he has amnesia. This is his response to the complaint. After over a year and a half, that's 2 years. After 2 years, he has developed amnesia. He's developed amnesia. But do y'all remember? Y'all remember, don't y'all? Yeah, I bet y'all remember. Oh, it was viral. Oh, everybody kiki kaka, kiki kiki kaka kaka, kiki kiki kaka kaka, kiki kiki kaka kaka. Thank you, Doc. Dr. K. Harris. I guess you remember too, Doc. Hey, Doc, I guess you remember too. Remember, everybody was kiki kiki kaka kaka, kiki kiki kaka kaka. Okay, Kiki. Go, Kiki. It's your birthday. Duke and party. Kiki. Ka. Yes, indeed, family. But with that being said, family, let's get this show started.
I be that boy you gon' remember. Be more. I be that boy you gon' remember. That time. I be that boy you gon' remember. Tahaka Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that boy you gon' remember. LA. I be that boy you gon' remember. New York. I be that boy you gon' remember. Tahaka Bay front line till the law call my number.
Now, young people out there, if you are 30 and under and you full of testosterone and you think you have to prove something to somebody, take a lesson from your big brother, GS Tahaka Bay. You don't have to prove to the world that you're a tough guy. If you come from the environments of where I come from, people already know if you're tough or not. Don't wait till you're 50 years old to try to prove to somebody that you're a tough guy. Be smart when you're 50. I'm telling you, don't wait. And if you're 50 plus, don't wait till you're 50 and try to prove to the world how tough you is. If you didn't prove how tough you were when you was 20 going on 30, then you just missed the boat. When you go on 50, you got to be smart. You ain't got to prove to, let them say what they want. Then you smack you. Okay. Then listen, They will talk you right out of your freedom and out of your life, and they will make a podcast about it. You know what I'm saying? They will. They will. Look. The young generation, they like the rapper Young Durk. The whole time, Young Durk, because hip-hop has hip-hop has been interwoven with content creation. So every time Lil Durk will go on a show, they would say, you ain't slide for Vaughn. You ain't slide for your man. When you going to slide for your man? Do you feel what I'm saying? You ain't slide. You ain't slide. And guess what? Right now, he's fighting for his life with facing football numbers and some letters. If y'all ain't from where I'm from, football numbers means more than 10 years. More than 9. Once you get to 9, you know you get 10 better. He got football numbers and letters. That means like life without parole, life with parole. That's what he's fighting for now. Do you feel what I'm saying? Because he allowed people on the internet to play with his immature emotions and pride. Why you ain't slide for Vaughn? Why you ain't? There you go. When you look at the Big U case, if y'all ain't following it, Big U is, they are labeling him similar to a mob boss. But one thing about Big U is that ego where you got to pull up, and when you pull up, you got to check in. And when you check in, you got to pay us in order to walk around California. And let me say this, and I want to do a show about this in the future. This is just my monologue. I mean, what athlete that's making $1 million plus from their professional contract think that it's necessary to be accepted in the belly of the hood and pay somebody to be able to walk around in the belly of the hood? What type of mentality is that? That they feel, though, that in order to be a part of something, they have to pay. Like, you don't have no business in the California hood, a Baltimore hood, a New York hood. You have made it. When you come there, you should be coming and giving out scholarships and going on about your business. You should be coming and giving out vouchers to help get some housing and going out about your business. Unbelievable to me. Unbelievable to me. I tell you, a Moorish American told me one time, I was planning a lecture in the city. He said, Mo, you know when you come in the city, you got to check in with me and you're going to be all right. I said, for real? I said, last time you told a Chinese or a Korean to check in when they put the dirty chicken place up in there. I said, when the last time you told the Arab he had to check in when he put the liquor store up in there? I said, man, I wish I would. Man, you're going to have to do what you're going to have to do. You have to do what you had to do, because the last time I checked, ain't nobody make no Arab check-in, ain't nobody make no, when they came in, set up shop. Who knows what happened after they got in, but they've been there for years. So at the end of the day, family, the moral of the story is don't let people gas you and leave you on the side of the road. Don't let nobody do that. Because at the end of the day, family, your family needs you home. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, your family needs you home. Somebody love you. Man, don't let nobody pump you up and set you up. You know what I mean? Indeed. So I just want y'all to know that it appears to me that, just that fast, Mr. Nasheed, he lacks sufficient knowledge or information to form a belief concerning the truth of factual allegations. Therein, and on the basis, denies allegations. Do Mr. Nasheed know that there's a video that exists? I'm just wondering. Did he realize that the video is him saying what he allegedly did? Do he realize that? Do he realize that it's admitted into evidence? But get what he said. Get what he said. Get what he said, though. Get what he said. Get what he said. Hold up. Where it go at? I moved it already. Hold up. I ain't moved it already, did I ain't moved it already. This
is a miserable, it's a leech of a little old ugly nigga who ain't got nothing popping.
There you go.
I mean, when you are a documented
this is a meltdown.
Offender, and didn't he say he was going to sue me for calling him a sex offender? No, you're not going to do that. He's not going to do anything. You know how I do. Not going to do anything. Your documents say you're a sex offender. I didn't say it.
Ain't that crazy? Now no one remembers anything. Everybody then got amnesia. Now we got amnesia. Yeah. All right. Look. Oh yeah. It was all good just a week ago. Look. Hold up. Where I put that? I thought I just threw it up out there. Where I put that? It was all good just a week ago. Unbelievable to me. But now nobody remembers. Let me see something. I'm trying to find the other one where it's loud. We need this so the world can see it. Because I want to let you know that everybody got amnesia now. I mean, yeah. Look. Everybody got amnesia. Look, there it is. Everybody got amnesia. Google Noble Drew Ali. He was messing with them underage girls too. He even tagged Noble Drew Ali. You know what I mean? Yeah, we got all the goods. We got all the goods. I mean, look, he don't remember nothing. I guess we're gonna have to jog his memory. I mean, look, the transcript. This is a transcript. I mean, he can't do it. Hold on. Let me let y'all see. We're gonna go through this on Patreon. Go to the top of the page. Follow me at the top of the page as I read this little piece. Fake threats about getting a lawyer because I have said that he's a documented ex-offender, which he is. He can't do ish about it because his documents say he's an ex-offender. He's a documented ex-offender. And you ain't going to do ish about it. That's right. My dogs on point right now, just in case. We in the studio, so if the dog's barking, that means something shouldn't be running past. That's right. About you ain't gonna do ish about it, but whine and lie and troll, and you can't do anything about it. That's what it is. You think this dude has very bad complex about being ugly? Let me get my dog. All right, let me get my dogs. All right, I'm gonna get my dogs. I get them quiet down. I don't know what's going on. Let me take a peek. They good. They good. They get fed to do this thing. You know what I mean? They get fed to do these things. You know what I mean? So don't trip. They get fed to do these things. But here go the meltdown that you need to see.
And that's why I got to do it. I told my story to Polite 8 years ago. I did something 8 years ago. And if y'all see me outside when I was on the street, I was weighing, this real talk, family. Brother Sutek could tell you. I was weighing in about $130. Think about that. 8 years ago. I'm on 125th Street. And I'm sick. And I'm about to die. I'm weighing in at 130 pounds. Walking the street like a crackhead. I went to like 4 hospitals. And the hospitals was telling me that I had AIDS. I contacted, I don't want to say the name because damn. Oh man, this shit is crazy, man. And I kept it to myself. I went to another doctor, a specialist in AIDS. I could get a cold. If anybody got a cold, I got to walk away from them and move away. I couldn't even walk. I mean, you're tired. Everything on your body is tired and your legs ache. Your knees be aching. So I started feeling all of that. And I was like, damn, yeah, I do have them symptoms. Next thing you know, he gave me this type of medicine. And if I was to tell y'all the doctor, y'all will be bugging the fuck on me. But guess what? I'm going to tell y'all the doctor. I'm going to tell y'all the doctor.
Tell us the doctor.
It was a homosexual doctor.
You hear him?
Wow.
You hear him?
That's some shit.
That ain't us.
And I found out about the homosexual doctor about a month or two later. I was like, God damn, this motherfucker, he's a man. And he was married to a man. He wasn't a black guy. He wasn't a white guy. He was from one of them islands like Hawaii type dude. You see what I'm saying? But I didn't know this until like about a month ago. So think about it. Think about it. I was like, damn, he knew he was the best that ever did it. This doctor was the best. I recommended him to a friend of mine not too long ago. He was an expert in AIDS, but he wasn't looking at me or lusting like that. He was married up. At this time, that motherfucker saved my life. No, I'm not fucking with homosexual doctors.
Did y'all hear that? I'm giving you back the same shit that you say about them can't take it.
No.
So I'm telling you, that listen, at the end of the day, family, that was a meltdown. Listen, I think we be expecting meltdowns to be like them old crazy soap opera meltdowns. Oh no, that was a meltdown there. How in the world? Why is that important, Si? That's what I'm saying, R&B Garvey. Remember, the point that I'm making, people might say, well, why do you highlight that, Tahaka Bay? Family, I want to remind you that these are not supposed to be regular people, that these are supposed to be the conscious people, that these are supposed to be the people that are leading the quote-unquote black community towards some sort of liberation, refinement, and betterment. Empowerment, if you will. That's the point. Thank you so much. Keep up the good work. Expose the fakes. Man, I wish I could do this every day. I gotta work a lot now, but I wish I could do this every day, man. I'm telling you, I've been busy. That's why I'm late today, man, because I ain't had my computer wasn't updated. But yeah, at the end of the day, family, at the end of the day, the reason why this is important is because these are supposed to be the upstanding people that is going to lead us to empowerment. And so that's why it's important. And my big mouth is the one that say, no, they not. No, they not. And then they say, why you hate all black people? You don't say nothing but the white man. I think there's enough people saying whatever going on with the white man, quote unquote. But ain't nobody want to check what we doing. So I guess I got to. I mean, SaNeter up in but he got AIDS. Oh my God. Come on, SaNeter. Come on, man. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. So family, on Thursday, what's today? Today is Tuesday. Yep, today Tuesday. So tomorrow I'll be anything new on I just gave some new stuff on Tariq News. Where was you at, Reality Check? Family, he just asked, was it anything new on Tariq News? I just broke a little something just a second ago. Where was you at? Where you was at, brother? I'm going to break the rest of it on Patreon. That was fresh off the press. That just came in today. Today. But I need to give it context, so I'm going to take you to Patreon. Listen, one of the new updates is I think we are on lawyer number 6, and I'll leave it right there. Lawyer number 6. These big-time lawyers now. They're big-time attorneys now. Yeah, lawyer number 6. So do your Umar and hit the Cash App. But listen, family, isn't it something that Katt Williams said all will be exposed this year? Now, I ain't no super Katt Williams fan. I think Katt Williams is no different than anyone else. I don't think Katt Williams is who he say he is. But listen, I don't get caught in those conversations unless you all desire to hear what I got to say concerning people like Katt Williams. But I don't believe Katt Williams is who he say he is. I think Katt Williams also took the check. If you can remember, I should do a show on that. You know what I mean? Who took the check? If you can remember, Katt Williams was wilding. You can remember fighting little children, play fighting or whatever, but his hair all over his head, walking into a Target, cursing people out, fighting in Target, looking like he high as ever. And then all of a sudden, after these lockups, after these skirmishes, and after these weird situations, he disappeared for a second. And the next thing you know, he comes back as the measuring stick to call everybody out. And I'm like, what happened? What happened? And now I don't want to see people going down that destructive path. I definitely don't want to see that. That ain't what I'm saying. But his whole demeanor is different. His whole presentation is different. What I'm trying to say is the original Katt Williams that everybody fell in love with and was entertained by, he turned into a person that was making bad decisions. So I'm saying return back to the Katt Williams that was introduced to the people and not the Katt Williams that supposedly cleaned himself up, and now you starting to look a little bit suspect. You starting to look a little bit Illuminati-ish. Yeah, you starting to look a little bit Illuminati-ish. But I will say that when he mentioned that all will be exposed, yeah, Mike, all will be exposed, it's kind of ironic that it's all being exposed. So, hey, well, who knows? Who knows? I don't want to get into the conspiracy theories, but I do think Katt little sus. It just what it is. It is. But anyway, let's get on to Umar, family. Oh man, Umar been acting a plum fool. Umar, I'm sounding like Umar now. That's because I was looking to. I was listening to the stuff to cut this stuff up today a few hours ago. Now I'm gonna start repeating Umar. Family, I really want you to pay attention and listen to the logic of Umar. You have to listen to this logic. This guy, man, like, how is this guy able to fool people, family? Let me get it right. Let me get it right, family. Let me set it up right. How is Umar able to fool people? I know he talk fast. Why don't you ask him if he is what betrayed to be, or just put it out there. Get cut off by Cash App. Yeah, the school thing is done. Yeah, Cash App cut that thing off. But anyway, I want you to, family. Can we have a critical thinking class real quick? I want us to have a critical thinking class real quick, family. Listen to this and see if you can hear what I hear. All right, listen to this and see if you can hear what I hear. All right, here we go. Listen to this, fam. We're going to listen to this piece by piece. This man is crazy. Yeah, he good crazy. Listen.
Decided to slander my name with a bunch of lies. I addressed most of it, but I'm going to address the rest of it right now and then, because I think I've said enough about Mama Smurf. So after I deal with Baby Smurf's lies, I'm going to then discuss the evil vegan baby mama number 2.
Now, so listen. If you haven't seen this, he's talking about he's going to address baby number 1 and baby mama number 2. He named the evil vegan. He just come up with this stuff.
Evil vegan baby mama number 2. The evil vegan baby mama number 2. I gave her 2 weeks to get in touch with me. I messaged her through Instagram. I'm sure everybody in Philly told her, you got 2 weeks. This man wants to see his child who you've been holding for 13 years.
Bam.
For 13.
Listen to this. Should I let it play or should I narrate? I seen it because I wanted to talk about it and I wanted to break down the psychology of it. Now that the first child, the oldest child, is outing him on social media, he is now giving what he called baby mama number 2 weeks to contact him. But listen to what he's not underscoring. The 13 years. Listen.
I'm sure everybody in Philly told her, you got 2 weeks. This man wants to see his child who you've been holding for 13 years. For 13 years. For 13 years. And if I don't see her, I'm going to tell the world why I don't see her. So we have come to the deadline for the evil vegan to manifest my daughter. And so now we're going to get into this. And I want to say that this is a lesson. Let this be a lesson to all young black men.
Now hold on. Hold on. For 13 years, according to him, the evil vegan kept the child from him. He gets exposed by his older daughter a month ago, and now he's giving her an ultimatum to reach out to him in 2 weeks.
This is a sick Negro.
Are y'all hearing what I'm hearing? 13 years. And people still going to support. This is insane. This is completely insane that people would even listen to this guy. I mean, I wanted to make sure I'm hearing it right. Listen.
I'm sure everybody in Philly told her, you got 2 weeks. This man wants to see his child who you've been holding for 13 years.
13 years. And now he gets exposed a month ago. He said, you got 2 weeks. What? And in his mind, he think that's logical. He think that's reasonable. He think that is. Umar, if this is the result of your best thinking, all of your students in trouble. All of every single imaginary one that you have, they are in trouble. This is insanity. Oh my God. Let me let it play out.
I'm sure everybody in Philly told her, you got 2 weeks. This man wants to see his child who you've been holding for 13 years. For 13 years. For 13 years. And if I don't see her, I'm going to tell the world why I don't see her. So we have come.
Now you're going to tell the world all the stages you've been on since 2010, all of the podcasts you've been on since the internet been popping, all of the social media blogs you've been on. But now you're going to tell the world. Too late. Too late, Umar. Wake up, Umar. We know. Hello.
This is a sick Negro.
Now he gonna tell the world. Umar, do you realize we already know? It's our secret. Michael Carter, what's wrong with it, man? It's our secret. We already know. We all keeping it a secret, though. Umar remind me of one of them children. Umar remind me of one of them children, right? He remind me of one of them children that when they play hide and go seek, and the one that's catching them, they got him, and they like no. They talking to themselves. No. He don't see me. And they open their eyes and they standing right there. Come on, Umar. They got you, bro. You it. You it, bro. You it. Oh, my goodness, man. This is crazy, man. Woo! Poor Poor Umar, man. And this is logical. And remember, it wouldn't be so bad if he wasn't claiming to be a school psychologist or a school whatever he is, a head doctor of some sort. It wouldn't be that bad. But he claims to be a head doctor. That's what makes it real bad, because he definitely a whole sandwich short of a picnic with this one.
To the deadline for the evil vegan to manifest my daughter. And so now we're going to get into this. And I want to say that this is a lesson. Let this be a lesson to all young black men.
Nah, Umar. Go on, wipe some more sweat off your head. We don't need this lesson, bro. You tripping. You are tripping for real. You know what I mean? Listen, man, I was listening to this, man, and it was easy just to grab some pieces out here. But, man, it's one piece in here that we're going to get to in a second that's super crazy. You know what I mean? But let me get to this piece.
Then she said, I wanted to get to know my sister. Baby Smurf said, I wanted to get to know my sister. Baby Smurf, if you only wanted to get to know your sister, why did it take you until the age of 22 to want to get to know your sister? Why didn't you want to get to know your sister in high school? Why didn't you want to get to know your sister at 18? Why didn't you get to want to know your sister at 19? What about 20? What about 21? The truth of the matter is, Baby Smurf, this wasn't about your sister, and it wasn't about your father.
Hold up. Let me rewind this real quick. Did anybody just catch what he just asked his older daughter? Listen to this.
Sister. Baby Smurf, if you only wanted to get to know your sister, why did it take you until the age of 22 to want to get to know your sister? Why didn't you want to get to know your sister in high school? Why didn't you want to get to know your sister at 18?
Stop right there. In the video, she said that she found out that she had a sister. Shout out to Sandy Girl. She said that she found out that she had a sister and she wants to get to know her sister so she can be a big sister. But hold up. That's not even the half. The half is he asking her as if she didn't say she didn't know. He said, why didn't you want to reach out to her when she was this age or that's. But didn't he just said he's giving the vegan mama 2 weeks after 13 years? He's not asking himself, why didn't he reach out before he was exposed? He's not asking himself, why didn't he reach out when she was 5, 6, 7, 11, 8? But he asked the man, this stuff is crazy. This is crazy. He gonna ask the daughter why you didn't reach out when she was. Let me read it again.
Why did it take you until the age of 22 to want to get to know your sister? Why didn't you want to get to know your sister in high school?
And this is the same question that his subscribers and followers should be asking him. Why are you giving this lady, the second who you call baby mama, 2 weeks after 13 years? Man, Umar should just be quiet at this point. Come on, Umar.
Why didn't you want to get to know your sister at 18? Why didn't you get to want to know your sister at 19? What about 20? What about 21? The truth of the matter is, Baby Smurf, this wasn't about your.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Anybody that support this madness is crazy. Because this don't really make no sense. And this is this is the same video. It's not like I'm chopping up from different videos. This is the same video where he said 13 years his daughter was kept from him, and now he was exposed. He's giving him 2 weeks. But this is the same video. He's asking his older daughter why she didn't reach out when she was 18 or when she was 15. And I'm like, come on, Umar. Like, sir, I'm going to tell you what. Most grifters bank on the ignorance of those who follow them. Now, not most. All grifters bank on the ignorance and the slow thinking of those who follow them. Real talk. Because at the end of the day, only a slow person, and I'm sorry, I got to call a spade, only a slow person can listen to all of this rhetoric and not able to put the pieces together. You know what I'm saying? Because just that piece right there, they're all over the place. Now, you might not caught that piece, but the contradictions are so abundant, you're going to catch at least one of them. You're going to catch at least one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I may not catch the one you catch. You may not catch the one I catch. But if we get together, oh, man, it'll look like confetti of contradictions in the conversation. All over the place. And all of these grifters have contradictions all over the place. I mean, Gregory Bryan says, hope this is not what he wants to teach young men. Come on, man. He better not. Unbelievable that people would continue to ride out with this. Unbelievable. But I'm gonna tell you one of the things. One of the things that was really funny to me was, let me see what this is.
Are all about the academics, and your lazy ass child is growing up in a lazy ass home where academics don't matter, and they come to your house and they got to do their homework the right way, and they so used to not doing the homework at all, so they tell the mother, I don't want to go over there no more. That's what happened. You and your mama made that decision. You were a child, so you should have had no authority in the situation. But I knew that once you told your mother I was too strict, I knew my days were numbered. See, we got through kindergarten. You see that? But we couldn't get through 4th grade. That was just too much. So you bailed out, and your mother helped you bail out. And after 10 years of fighting your mother, first of all, I was in your life consistently until the age of 6 or 7.
Stop right there. Family, please pay close attention. This is the great critical thinking. Moorish World TV prides itself on critical thinking. Family, I really want you to pay attention to this. Please pay attention. I'm going to rewind this back, and I want you to listen to the first half. And then we're going to get to this section right here and listen to what he says. Listen to what he says. And this is why you should subscribe and tell your friends to subscribe to Moorish World TV, because over here we do mental exercises so our brain will work and function properly. You got to exercise your 5 senses. Watch this. Let me listen to this. Let me let it go back, and then I'm going to stop it when he contradicts himself. Watch this.
About the academics, and your lazy ass child is growing up in a lazy ass home where academics don't matter, and they come to your house and they got to do their homework the right way, and they so used to not doing the homework at all, so they tell the mother, I don't want to go over there no more. That's what happened. You and your mama made that decision. You were a child, so you should have had no authority in the situation. But I knew that once you told your mother I was too strict, I knew my days were numbered. See, we got through kindergarten. You see that? But we couldn't get through 4th grade. That was just too much. So you bailed out, and your mother helped you bail out. And after 10 years of fighting your mother, first of all, I was in your life consistently until the age of 6 or 7.
Stop. He says that they got through kindergarten but when they got to the 4th grade, you didn't want to do your homework, etc., etc. But now, this is what he says right after that. Listen to this.
Until the age of 6 or 7. I was in your life consistently until about the age of 6 or 7. In fact, I had you more than your mother had you.
What 6 or 7-year-old refuses academic instruction? What 6 or 7-year-old refuses academic instruction? Believe it or not, most 6 or 7-year-old actually are enthused with learning. Those are the years where children really are fascinating with learning new things. This doesn't even make sense. And he says he was consistent to 6 or 7. So the first part of the conversation really doesn't make sense.
I had you more than your mother had you. The first 5-6 years of your life, I had you more than your mother had.
There you go. I was waiting for somebody in the audience saying, 4th grade is 10 years old. Critically thinking once again.
This is a sick Negro.
You. Oh, yes, I did. And I got all the paperwork. I had you more than she did. She was still the custodial parent on paper, but I had you more than.
Listen to what he said. Listen to what he said. This is how you know it doesn't sound right. He said, this is why people should just stop talking. Because you're going to have people to examine it, and it doesn't add up. He said, I was consistent to the age 6 or 7. He said, listen to what he said right here.
I got all the paperwork. I had you.
He has all the paperwork. Family, what paperwork you have on children for 6 or 7 and you're not the custodial parent? What paperwork do a parent have on a child 6 or 7 that's not a custodial parent? What type of paperwork you talking about, Umar? What type of paperwork you talking about? Think about it for example. Think about it for a second, real quick. He goes right behind, listen one more time.
5-6 years of your life, I had you more than your mother had you. Oh, yes, I did. And I got all the paperwork. I had you more than she did.
He's saying that he had paperwork that can prove that he had her more than she did. I had you more than your mother had you, and I had the paperwork. What paperwork, Umar? This is the one that gonna open the school. Come on, man. We gotta do better. That's all I'm saying. We gotta do better. Family, can somebody type in here what type of paperwork is he talking about? I had her more than you, and I got the paperwork. What paperwork, Umar? We went to McDonald's. I got that receipt. We went to Chuck E. Cheese. I got that receipt. We went have ice cream and popsicles. I got that receipt. One time we went to Readers. Y'all like Readers? Come on, Umar. Y'all like Readers? We went to Readers and got slushes. And we went and got some Philly cheese steaks with the cheese whiz. You know, in Philly, they don't use real cheese. They use cheese whiz. The custodial paperwork, child support papers, which is honestly is crazy. Why does he have a picture of his child?
5-6 years of your life, I had you more than your mother had you. Oh, yes, I did. And I got all the paperwork. I had you more than she did. She was still the custodial parent on paper, but I had you more than her. All about the academic.
Sound like she had the paperwork. She was more the custodial paperwork on paper. Come on, man. We had Philly cheese steak, and they had cheese whiz on it. I got the receipt. Come on, Umar, man. You got to do better, Umar. Dang, man. Yeah, man. Hey, I like what Tyler said. It's time for Umar to just shut up, man. Just shut up and let it go, Umar. Listen, the sad thing about these ego-driven maniacs, these narcissistic maniacs, they don't know when to shut up. You know what I mean? Like, if I was in Umar corner, I'd be like, just shut up, Umar. Umar, stop splaining, Umar. Umar, no more videos splaining, Umar. Let it go away, Umar. One thing that anybody that's been on the internet for quite some time should understand, that the internet takes on a life of its own. There's nothing you can do to stop that snowball once it starts building and rolling downhill. The best thing that you can do is get out of the way and hope that you can survive the avalanche. I mean, the hope, that's the best you can do. But it's over for you, Umar. It's over now. Now, listen. This is the one here that's really funny to me. It's not funny, but it's because all of this is a tragedy, but this man ain't trying to fix it, so we might as well use it to educate ourselves. He's not trying to fix it. He's trying to save his personality, career, his career as a content creator and a content guest on shows. He doesn't care about this. So we might as well take something from it. We might as well. But listen to this story here.
Because you told the people that your Grandpa Johnson, my biological father. Grandpa Johnson, my biological father. Grandpa Johnson, my biological father. You said he reached out to you. I don't know why Grandpa Johnson reached out to you, because Grandpa Johnson knows I don't like him being in contact with you without my permission. Grandpa Johnson had no business reaching out to you, because Grandpa Johnson knows I don't mess with him and I don't want him in contact with my children. But let me tell you what your mother and Grandpa Johnson did.
Hold up. He doesn't want his father in contact with his children, but he's not in contact with his children. Y'all listening to this? This is the guy that's going to open the school now. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this.
Behind my back when you was a toddler. You ready for this one, baby Smurf? Ask your mama about this. I want you to ask your mama about this. One day I'm coming home from work and my brother is there. And my father's youngest son says to me, his oldest son. My father's youngest son says to me, his oldest son, he said, Abu was over your baby mama house. And we was raised Muslim, so in Islam, Abu means daddy, right? In Islam, Abu means daddy. So he says, Abu was over your baby mama house. I said, what? Abu was over your baby mama house. How in the hell can Abu, Grandpa Johnson, be in my baby mama house? He don't know my baby mama. I've never told him my baby mama name. He don't know where my baby mama live. So how in the hell did Grandpa Johnson end up at baby mama house? Guess what happened, brothers and sisters?
Family, listen close to this crazy, illogical approach to a situation. Just a bad situation. But listen to his logic. Listen to his logic.
Guess what happened? My father's brother, my biological uncle, dated Mama Smurf's auntie. I'm going to say it again. Stay with me. I did not know this. My father's brother, my biological uncle, dated my baby mom's auntie. Nobody told me. Let me say it one more time. My father's brother dated my baby mom's auntie, Auntie Smurf. Auntie Smurf. I never met Auntie Smurf. I don't know Auntie Smurf. Much respect to Auntie Smurf. So, Grandpa Johnson connects with Uncle Johnson, and Grandpa Johnson and Uncle Johnson gets in touch with Auntie Smurf. Stay with me, y'all. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me.
I'm with you.
Grandpa Johnson goes behind his son's back. Grandpa Johnson goes behind his son's back, gets with his brother, Uncle Johnson. They go and find Auntie Smurf. And Auntie Smurf connects them to Grandma Smurf. And so Grandpa Johnson, Uncle Johnson, Auntie Smurf, Grandma Smurf get with Mama Smurf. And they arrange for my father behind my back. This is how scandalous your mother is. This is how scandalous your mother is. This is how scandalous your mother is. Grandpa Johnson and Uncle Johnson gets with Auntie Smurf. They get Grandma Smurf, and they arrange with Mama Smurf to see Dr. Umar's baby behind my back without me not being allowed to see my own child. Let me ask all black.
Let me stop right there, family. Let me break it down in layman's terms. The grandparent is trying to see the grandchild. You're not in the child's life. You're dysfunctional in the relationship with the mother. You're dysfunctional with your father. You're absent in the situation. So grandfather Johnson is trying to see his grandchild. How is that scandalous? How is that scandalous? And then the mother allows your father, who is the child's biological grandfather, to see her grandfather. That is honorable. That's honorable. That's totally honorable. That your child mother would allow your father to see his grandchild because you're apparently, by your own admission and by the circumstances, is out doing whatever you're doing, missing in action. How is that scandalous? Why would he? This is the problem with these narcissists. They repeat stories that sound good to them. They repeat these stories that feel good, and in their mind, it's logical. And so they just blurt it out. But when we break it down like we're doing it tonight, you're like, oh, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. We should go back and listen to it a couple of times to make sure, as I did it, I said, is that what he's really saying? There's no way in the world this is what he's saying. That his father's brother dated his baby mother's aunt and he didn't know about it. So what? So what? You are in a dysfunctional family arrangement. Of course you don't know about it. The whole situation sounds dysfunctional. The relationship with your father sounds dysfunctional. The relationship with your children's mother sounds dysfunctional. The relationship with your uncle must be dysfunctional too, because you don't know that he's dating the woman that you got a child by. It's all dysfunction, brother. It's all, but you are going to create a boys' school with all the men that you're naming seeming to be in dysfunction. Family, I don't know if you're paying your tuition, but I ain't paying mine. I can't afford it anyway. But if I could, if I could, come on now, family, listen to this. Listen to this. All the men that he's associated with seems to have some form of dysfunction as it relates to him. Am I yelling too loud? Am I yelling too loud? Let me check my mind. Am I yelling too loud? I'm doing too much. Huh? Y'all with me? Press 7 if y'all with me. Press 7 if y'all with me. Every man that he's naming is dysfunctional. But he's going to raid little black boys to do what? That don't even make sense. He's absent in his little girls' lives. He's beefing with the baby mamas. Hold up. I got another clip. I want to see if this clip works. Let me see. Let me see if I. Let me see. Let me hold on one second. I want to check.
You are all about the academics and your lazy ass. He doesn't see his daughter. Number 2, evil vegan. When did I ever have an appointment? He didn't marry me, so I didn't want him around. He He doesn't see his daughter, and I'm paraphrasing, but she said, because somebody sent it to me. It was on her Facebook, I think. And she said, he doesn't see his daughter because he's too busy running around the world saving black people, something like that. And then she said, he doesn't see his daughter, and I'm paraphrasing, but she said, because somebody sent it to me. It was on her Facebook, I think. And she said, he doesn't see his daughter because he's too busy running around the world saving black people, something like that. And then she said, he has failed to keep his appointments with his daughter. Baby mom number 2, evil vegan. When did I ever have an appointment with my daughter? Baby mom number 2, evil vegan. When did I ever have an appointment with my daughter? When did I ever have an appointment with my daughter? So you've been lying just like Mama Smurf. Both of y'all been lying to the world, telling him I don't want to be bothered because you don't want to tell the truth. He didn't marry me, so I didn't want him around. You will be with both of us, or you will be with either one of us. That's what Mama Smurf told me. Mama Smurf said, you will be with both of us, or you will be with either one of us. And then Baby Smurf says, my mama didn't want to marry you. Tell your mom to...
Family, this is just straight, I'm sorry, fam. This is straight ghetto toxic nonsense. It is what it is.
Swear on the Bible. Baby Smurf, go get the Bible. Go get your Bible. And tell your...
And y'all got to remember that this is supposed to be a psychologist. Family, think about if you ever had to go to a therapist, if you ever watched a movie about a therapist, if you ever talked to somebody that went to a therapist, a psychologist, or had to go to the office at school. Was this the guy that we seen, or was this the personality that we seen in a woman? Huh? And the daughter is admitted to the hospital for making self-harm threats if you're behind on the mini drama. Insane. 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 This is crazy.
Mother to put her hand on that Bible. Tell your mother to put her hand on that Bible. And tell...
Come on, Umar. He's having a conversation with his child via social media. That's what this is boiled down to. He's having a conversation with his child via social media. Fam, you can't make this. Now, if nothing else is insane, this is insane. If anybody follow Umar Johnson, right, and if they believe everything he says, one thing they should understand is that he's having a conversation with his child via social media. Everything that he's saying, he's calling her Baby Smurf, her mother, Mama Smurf, via social media. And he's trying to make it make sense. Anybody, come on, this is dysfunctional at the highest level. And if you got people sitting around in the comment section saying, don't worry, all black men got to go through this. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are tripping. Come on, Umar. Watch this.
Because you told the people that your Grandpa Johnson, my biological father. Grandpa Johnson, my biological father. Grandpa Johnson, my biological father. You said he reached out to you. I don't know why Grandpa Johnson reached out to you, because Grandpa Johnson knows I don't like him being in contact with you without my permission. Grandpa Johnson had no business reaching out to you because Grandpa Johnson knows I don't mess with him and I don't want him in contact with my children. But let me tell you what your mother and Grandpa Johnson did behind my back when you was...
Yeah, I just wanted to play that again because now look what he says to Grandpa.
My uncle should have told me he dated my baby mom's aunt. It's okay. I was born Jermaine Shoemake anyway. I'm good. I was born Jermaine Shoemake anyway. I'm good. I was born Jermaine Shoemake anyway. I'm good. But anyway,
I'm good.
Anyway, brothers and sisters, one of the reasons I don't mess with my father, and I'm going to say this to you, Grandpa Johnson, since you've been all over the internet slandering me with my enemies. You've been all over the internet. Now, you chilled out the last couple years, and I respect you for that. But nobody's father should be on the internet slandering their son with their enemies. Nobody's father should be on the internet slandering their son with their enemies. Nobody's father should be on the internet slandering their son with his enemies.
We got it.
You spent time with my daughter behind my back. You got close with my enemies slandering me on the internet behind my back. I'm going to respectfully ask you, sir, stay the fuck out of my life and away from my children.
Come on, Umar. Come on, Umar, now. This is the one that is going to have the school for boys who can't even be the bigger person to repair a relationship with his father. Man, my oldest son get mad at me today, tomorrow. It wouldn't even make a difference. As long as he ain't even gotta apologize, man. All he gotta do is say, Dad, what's going on? I'm pulling up. And it's over. I ain't going to the internet, man. Come on, Umar. I got plenty sons, man. Any of them go left and act crazy, and you know what I mean? Because I got older sons, you know what I mean? Some of them want to jump out the window. Go ahead and jump out the window, man. Go ahead and jump out the window. You know what I mean? But when you come back, you know what I mean? What's up, man? Let's go, what I like to do. Let's go ride some go-karts. I ain't tripping, man. Umar is tripping.
I'm not going to tell you no more. I don't mess with you. I do not mess with you. Slandering me on the internet behind my back. I'm going to respectfully ask you, sir, stay the fuck out of my life and away from my children. I'm not going to tell you no more. I don't mess with you. I do not mess with you. Stay out my life. Stay away from my children. I'm not going to tell your ass no more. Now,
how do you go to the internet to tell your father to stay the F out of your life? And you're going to be mentoring boys with supposedly daddy issues. Majority of them, wouldn't you agree to that? Majority of the boys that supposed to attend the school would have daddy issues. Press 7 if you agree with me. Have father issues. That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense. But guess what? Somebody will justify. Somebody will justify the foolishness. Somebody, Astrolight, somebody will justify the foolishness. So family, I'm trying to do my best to keep this going every night. I'm just so busy. Again, as y'all seen, I've shown the updates. Every time someone files something in the courts, I have to file a response. And so I got to pay for these responses. I got to pay with my time. GS, you better leave alone before Dr. Umar sends you a warning. Man, Umar, you don't wait me. Umar ain't go, Umar a nice guy for real. Umar a nice guy. He a gentle guy for real. He just a little bit upset right now because all of the nonsense has caught up with him. He a teddy bear. Umar's a teddy bear. he ain't King Kong. He's a teddy bear. He ain't gonna hurt that. Be all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get away from him. That man. Yeah, I don't want no smoke. But yeah, he ain't gonna hurt nothing, man. But with that being said, let me get this fly. With that being said, family, I'm doing my best to see y'all here tomorrow, family. Again, look for the alerts. Please hit the bell for alerts. I'm trying my best to get here every day, family. I haven't been able to pull it off. I got to pull off tomorrow because Thursday, I'm trying to do a Patreon to give y'all some updates. I don't know if y'all wish to see the updates about the Umar Johnson. About the, what's his name? Tariq Nasheed. But I do want to put it on the record. So if you're not on Patreon, I do need to. I'm starting to use these blogs to make sure that my stuff is good to go. That my stuff is on the record. You know what I mean? Yeah. So at the end of the day, let me see something. If I can find the let me see if I can find my page real quick and drop the link in there. I think it's MWTV exclusive. That's what it is. It's MWTV exclusive. Man, go ahead. And there it is right there. I think it's right there. MWTV exclusive. And I'm going to drop the link in there, family. Again, it's a lot of Moorish stuff on there, but I will be adding more stuff. Family, I'm going to add some of the stuff that a lot of the research that we did back when we started doing research. I was looking at some stuff today. So it's one section that's going to be for Moorish, and it's going to be one section for the Moorish World TV citizens that is used to the research that we do on this side of town. You know what I'm saying? That we do on this side of town. You know what I'm saying? So I hope I see y'all there. Let me see if I can put it up in it. I think this is the Patreon right here. Let me see if it works. I think this is the Patreon. Let me see if it works. Bam. I'm gonna go to it, see if it works. But yeah, and I'm gonna throw some free stuff up there. Everything is not going to be paid content. So even if you get a free membership, you're gonna be good. But some of the most sensitive stuff, you know, we gotta make people put a little bit dime on the line, because if not, we're gonna have a bunch of trolls in there. So if you're interested in these updates and you're interested in supporting this legal cause that I've been up against, family, have you realized that I've been up against this for almost 2.5 years now? Anybody realize that? Press 7 if y'all know about this. Like 2.5 years. I think I'm one of the only podcaster. I'm one of the only creators that said I was going to do something and stuck to it. Family, name a creator on YouTube that made the same claim and stuck to it. Name one. Can you name one? Name one. I bet you can name one. And stuck to it. Through all of the legal jargon, through all of the ups and downs, through all of the ridicule, through all of the lies, through all of the financial hardship, through all of the everything. There's not one. So we remain. Family, enjoy your night. I will see you guys tomorrow with another amazing show. I don't know what the topic will be, but I know it's going to be amazing. If you have topics that you think I should bring to the table, let me know and I will do the show. Hit me up at mwtvupdates@gmail.com. Only GS since I've been watching. I tried a few others. Didn't work for me. Thank you, Brian, and your bro. Rich Builds went against Tesla. Rich Builds. Who is Rich Builds? Is he a part of our community? I sent you an email some weeks ago on Jason Black. Naps TV. I would like to do something on Jason Black together. But the thing I was saying about Jason Black and NPZ TV, after we say who Jason Black is, I don't see much more of the point or the assault. We need Jason Black need an interview type thing, like the sister that make the claim. We need stuff like that, because I mean, we know who he is. We see the record, but like when you look at Jason Black, right? People support him and he never shows his face. He never shows his face. All these years, never shows his face. But hey, people still have them cash, those with them super chats flying up the screen. So I need to interview somebody who actually had the experience so it can be impactful. I just don't want to do something that I feel is going to have bare minimum impact. We need it to be impactful. We need someone that we can screen and make sure that what they're saying is right and exact with some receipts. And yeah, Just Eve. I tried to. Somebody sent me her email and I didn't get a response back. But I think that's a phenomenal show. I just don't think that it has enough content that it can be impactful at this point. You know what I'm saying? At this point. But it's not off the table. With that being said, appreciate you, family. See you tomorrow night. We be back getting busy. Peace and love. And I'm going to try to get these in because I'm going to be away around Monday. I might be around this Monday coming up. For a few days, I might be away. So I'm going to try to get all the days I can get in. You know what I mean? All I can get in. I appreciate your support. Thank you for tuning in. And I'll see you tomorrow night. Peace and love.
I be that boy you gon' remember, be more. I be that boy you gon' remember, that time. I be that boy you gon' remember, to Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that boy you gon' remember, LA. I be that boy you gon' remember, New York. I be that boy you gon' remember, to Harker Bay front line till the law call